Hello and welcome to BroPartisan Hacks, where we discuss politics, culture, or whatever else we feel like. Hope you enjoy this short clip from the full episode.
Let's do impeachment stuff, and we can talk about Gina Carano too, because the you can't cancel us type shit. Name one person that's actually been canceled. Name one.
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Yeah,
he's totally canceled. He's totally gone. Totally gone from everything.
Why did he get canceled?
Ultimately, he pissed off the conservatives.
Oh, so not the left.
Well,
the left didn't cancel him. Interesting.
They had already banned him off of like Twitter and everything else, and so like he was picked up by some of the more conservative outlets. But then he talked about kind of his past and apparently being a victim of a predator to a pedophile kind of relationship, statutory rape situation. And he was basically like, well, I was mature enough, so I feel like other people could be mature enough too. And everyone was like, no. So that's kind of what happened to him.
Oh, yeah. Like, he was like, wouldn't he like...
He was doing some podcast at 4 a.m.
Saying it was okay for like young boys...
Yeah, to have relationships
to date
with older dudes or something.
Yeah.
So that was what ultimately got him the axe.
So he got canceled for his shit views, is what you're saying. Like,
canceled for supporting pedophilia, I guess you could say that.
Shitty views. So here's the thing, though.
You said name one. He was the first one that came to mind because he totally.
You're right. But the actual cancellation comes from conservatives almost every time. Actual
That's
cancellation.
Not even fun. Okay, go ahead. I'll make the argument.
You want to do? Okay, so conservatives have been canceling Black and Brown, LGBTQ, anyone from that's anybody that's different from conservatives. They've been canceling for the entire history of this country. It's not like, yeah, so maybe on social media when the powerless have a little bit more power, they can say, hey, we don't fuck with you anymore. And so they pile on Twitter and Facebook. That's not actually canceling. That's like that's like fighting back.
So
the screen is slowed down again. God damn it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So take the bakery, right? The bakery that tried to cancel the gay people, and they're like, nah. And then
he just said, I'm not baking your cake. He didn't try to cancel him. He wasn't like, hey, I'm sorry.
It's a cancellation.
Not only did you come in here and try to get me to bake your cake, but now you can't be gay. That would be canceling them.
Whether or not you agree with how the term cancellation by saying, fuck you, we're not making your cake, that's a cancellation. And so when the internet found out about it, they're like, hey, fuck you, we're going to cancel you back. So just because you don't fucking like how it happened doesn't mean it's that's not a cancellation.
A private business, so it's cool when...
Oh, we're going to go to private business?
Are we doing that?
Go to private business? Yeah, let's go to private business because Twitter and YouTube and everybody can cancel whoever the fuck they want because they're a private business. So you can suck my dick.
Let's talk about that. You are literally supporting when Bank of America hands out customer fucking data to the FBI. You're okay with that? So they can violate the Fourth Amendment, but the government can't. So they can do it for the government.
Who said that? Who brought Bank of America up? I was talking about Twitter and YouTube.
Fourth Amendment rights. Everybody's always talking about the First Amendment right, but when Bank of America gave over customer data for anyone who used a fucking bank card in like the DC area to the FBI and just said, here's everybody, that's violation of
what does
Fourth
that
Amendment
have to do
rights.
with this conversation?
Search and seizure warrantless.
What does that have to do with this conversation? What does that have to do with this conversation? And who said I was okay with that?
Business.
No, I'm not pro-private business,
It's okay if they violate the First Amendment.
You are. You're pro-private business.
It's okay if they violate the First Amendment, but not the Fourth.
private businesses are bullshit. So I'm poking holes in your fucking argument by saying that private business can cancel those gay people, but no, Bank of America can't because that's a violation of this, and Twitter can't because that's a violation of my First Amendment rights. I'm poking holes in your argument. I'm not pro private business. I think it's bullshit. But by poking holes in your argument about the bakery can cancel these fucking gay people, but Twitter shouldn't be able.
How did they fucking cancel it?
Then how did Twitter cancel anybody?
We're not going to do business with you. That's a choice.
So Twitter did the same thing. Twitter did the same thing to Donald Trump. Okay. We're not going to do business with you, and that's okay then.
So then is Twitter not a public forum?
No, it's a private business.
Is it where people converse? Is it the town square of today? Is it where people talk about ideas?
It's a private business. And if you don't like the way private businesses can operate, then maybe we should change some things.
Hey, we should go and start our own platform, right? They should do that, right? Like they should go and start their own platform. How'd that work out for them?
Maybe they should get their own servers too, while they're at it.
Let me take that off.
Maybe they should.
Companies that did, which again I think is weird that Parler got pushed so hard on the media when they were on Amazon servers.
I'm just saying, maybe they should get their own stuff.
And if they can't get payment services, then they should start their own banks, right? And if the banks won't fuck with them, maybe they need to start their own currency. I think there was a guy who tried to do that recently in Libya who was trying to start his own fucking currency, and we went out and executed him. We saw he died. That sound familiar? So when people try to start their own shit, sometimes you can do it. Sometimes you can't.
Who's in charge of that? Who's doing that though? Who's killing them?
Who killed Muammar Gaddafi? Obama.
The establishment.
Yeah.
Because it's all about money.
Right.
You can't fuck with their money. At the end of the day, when you start fucking with their money,
but they could fuck with anybody's money of who they choose, right? And so
correct.
The idea that we can cancel people off of PayPal or Patreon and take away their ability to make money, an individual's ability to make money, you literally are telling them, I want you to die. I want you not to be able to support your family.
I hate this computer.
You need to die.
I didn't catch any of what you just said. Everything just... I didn't catch any of that.
At the end of the day, cancel culture, and the problem that I have with it is it's the we want you to die. I want you to be unable to support your family and support yourself financially. And we want you poor and destitute and on the street and with nothing to live for.
But who's been canceled? Who's that happened to besides Milo Yiannopoulos, who the
right
I
agree
actually
has
canceled?
said, it was
Okay, but Kevin
anyone
Hart,
who got canceled off
Kevin
of
Hart,
Patreon.
Kevin Hart's
Pick
millionaire.
one.
So there are lots of lefties too that got canceled off of
Yeah, sure.
Patreon. They just canceled 15 other lefties off of YouTube
because they're all that's left.
They demonetize them.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So
you think I'm arguing this from only the right wing is getting canceled? I don't like any of it.
But my point is that you want to say that the left are the people that are canceling, and that's not the case.
I think that
it's the money that's canceling people.
It's convenient now, and that ties back into the crazy impeachment that's going on right now that they know isn't going to pass. I'm sorry, you know as well as I do they're not going to impeach Trump. They've already had votes in there that shows us that, right? They got to get what, 60%, 60 senators or something, or is it 55? They got to
get 17 GOP senators.
Yeah. And right now, I think the last vote that they had was for constitutionality, and 47 said it was unconstitutional. So even based on that, unless there's some groundbreaking whatever that happens, they're not going to get it, politically speaking.
Right. That's never been the point, though.
No, it's never been the point. The point there is to, I think, pursue the right now the cancellation of the rest of the political candidates that kind of ran with Trump's message. You know, specifically,
absolutely.
What?
Ted Cruz,
Marjorie Greene, you know, whoever you want to talk about. I find it despicable. Yeah, no, so she's a nutball. But the point of that problem is, and the problem I have with that, is that her representatives, the people that she represents, still elected her. And everything that they went after her for in the House was already out there. They elected her anyway. And then the other representatives said, you know what, we're going to neuter you so that you can't effectively represent your district that elected you anyway. Because we don't agree with what you said before. And I think that's fucking wrong.
Thank you for watching this episode of BroPartisan Hacks with Reese and Rob. We really, really appreciate you watching, tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to us. We're putting out content as often as we can. Share it with your friends. Get it out there. Get our names out there. Also, hit that bell, tap that bell right there so that you can get updated when we put out a new video. Rob and I are trying to pump these videos out as often as we can. However, we both have day jobs, we have families, so our schedules have to line up so that we can make a new video. Speaking of our day jobs, our opinions and views expressed are our own and in no way represent those of our respective employers. Thank you. Thanks again for watching.